getting treatment on my right arm if I fell asleep.
Ask you first about Lawrence Cage. I know Coach said he's back out there running. If he can come back and play this game, what kind of boon would that be for you and the team?
Yeah, it'd be huge for the offense. Another big guy, another big target to be out there on the outside, and he brings a lot of juice to the offense. And he's a big-time guy who makes big-time plays.
About your own comfort level working with him.
Me and Katie, we put a lot of work in together, and for him to be out there, just be another guy who can go out and make plays.
With extra week and even the week of the Kentucky game where there was a lot of stuff you guys didn't get to show, how much better do you think you guys have gotten offensively, and what have you gotten better at, you think?
Yeah, I think we've had a really good 2 to 3 weeks of practice, since the South Carolina game, and a lot of opportunities for us to kind of look at ourselves, get better at, just a lot of different things. Just being cleaner as an offense, understand what we're trying to do, the physicality of what we're trying to do, being cleaner, executing on certain different plays. I mean, we can name a numerous amount of things, but I think we're ready to go out and show what we've been working on, and it's a great time to go do it.
When you look at this 2-game stretch for you personally, what do you attribute, I wouldn't say struggles, but not playing probably to the level that you expect from yourself even?
Yeah, I mean, the South Carolina game, we were fighting. They did a really good job of coming and had a great game plan for us. And, they played really well that day. In the Kentucky game, I think that's a complete outlier game. It's soaking wet, and so, that's just kind of part of it. You know what you're going to in that game, and it is what it is. So I think it's, especially for me, us as the offense, we're ready to go out and go play football and execute.
What makes Andrew Thomas so effective or so special, I guess, at left tackle compared with maybe other linemen?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, but he's also a great teammate. He's a guy who comes in, he cares for others, and he's willing to serve. And I think that's what about good leadership's about. And he's ready to do whatever he can for the next guy, and he always comes in and is the same guy every day.
How similar then is going into this Florida game to last year, where you were coming off the LSU game, which was your worst game of the year? How similar is the feel this time?
Yeah, I think anytime we have the opportunity to go into a bye week, assess where we are as a team and how we can get better, I think it's time for us to, hey, let's go out and kind of show some things. Let's get better as a team. I think it's an opportunity. Going into November, we know where we're at as a team. We control our own destiny, and we just want to play football and get where we want to be.
How much do you take upon yourself and your individual play and say, a lot of this is about me and my stepping up game and doing better?
I mean, I want to play. I want to play as great as I can, as good as I can for this team. So I'm ready to go out and play to the best of my abilities and help this team the best in any way I can.
Speaking of that 2-game, Kentucky, South Carolina, heading into a game that could decide the SEC East, where are you at just personally, mentally, and your confidence level?
I'm ready to go. Let's go play football. I'm ready to go out, show what I've been working on, show what this team's been working on, and ready to go play football and play at a high level.
And what have you been saying to your receivers in that receiver room, heading into this game?
I mean, they're ready. They know they're ready. There's no kind of side pep talk or anything. They're ready to go play football just like I am, as this offense and this team is. So we're ready to go and bring it on.
How complex is the Florida pressure package? Do they bring a lot of different stuff relative to maybe other programs?
Yeah, I mean, they bring some different kind of things with some different kind of personnels, just like kind of everybody else does. And so you have to kind of be aware of that, be ready for it, make sure you know where certain guys are in the right spots, and just be aware of things.
Jake, you're a really positive guy when you talk to us and really upbeat, but when it comes to being critical, how critical of you, or how harsh of a critic are you on yourself, on teammates when you have to be, stuff like that? Is that something that you deal with?
I'm definitely the hardest critic on myself. As far as my teammates go, I think you have to kind of come from a place, where that guy knows that I have his back no matter what, before you kind of go and talk to a guy and get on him. But I think guys know where I'm coming from, as a teammate, as a person, and I think they respond in a pretty good way. And I just want to be the best teammate I can be and help serve my guys.
What does that self-criticism look like for you? Is it sitting in the film room, God, why'd I do that? Or is it all in your head? I mean, what does it look like for you?
A lot of different things. You turn the tape on, you watch it, or you just kind of, play replays in your head. Just kind of so many different things, and you think about things. But for me, it's an easy way, just to kind of flush it and just go back to work. Just go keep chugging. keep plugging away at things, and just go play football. Just relax and have fun playing this game that God's given us, and that's what He's put me here to do.
Were you on the couch on a football Saturday when Georgia wasn't playing? Did you watch a lot of football, or what were you doing with your time?
I was hunting with my time off. Had to get away, get in the woods, spend some time out there, and just kind of hone in and just relax.
You played against a Todd Grantham coach defense twice during your career, and you put up some pretty good numbers against it. How much confidence or does it give you going into this game, knowing you have had success before against him?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. A little bit. Knowing that you've kind of had success in the past, but with that success in the past, they're probably more out to change some things and give us some different looks. So you gotta be ready for that, and just be ready to play and ready to react.
Did you have some kind of come to Jesus speech or something to the team after South Carolina, or did you have some kind of situation where you got in front of the offense or the team and there
declarations? There was some leadership guys behind closed doors that said some things. There's no reason to kind of name any names or kind of say what was said. That's between us and this team. But we kind of did. It was good for us, and I think guys responded. We're where we're at. I think we're excited about where we're at.
What was the gist of that conversation? Is that something you can talk about?
Yeah.
You get the one thing that seems apparent about the team this whole week is nobody's shying away from the meaningfulness of this game, because it's easy enough to look at the standings and who's won and lost and know what this means to getting to Atlanta. Nobody seems to be shying away from that. Is that part of kind of a tactic by you guys? Let's just call it what it is.
It is what it is. We kind of know where we're at, and we control our own destiny. So kind of, hey, going into November is where we want to be, and we want to play every single football game and win every football game. So if we do that, we're where we want to be at the end of the season, and so be it. Let's go play football.
Jake, would it be fair to say, and I don't know, obviously you don't look at it this way, but you've had some pretty incredible performances against great defenses, and conversely, one of your off performances was against a defense that wasn't as great. Do you think you play up to the level of your competition? Is that something that would be fair to say?
To me, I think I prepare the same every single week and attack it the same. So I think some things just happen, and football's football, and it is what it is sometimes.
You mentioned wanting to show what you've been working on, almost like preseason. You want to is it drastic? Can you change a lot in the essentially 3 weeks? Because I know a lot of the Kentucky game plan went out the window. Can you change a lot?
Are we going to completely change, 180 as an offense? No, we're not. We know what we do. We're going to play physical. We're going to be disciplined. We're going to make plays. We want to be explosive. So if you're looking for a 180 change, that's not going to be us. We're not going to 180 change. We're just going to do what we do. We're going to do it better, and we're just going to be more effective at doing it. So I don't know exactly what, you kind of want it to look like or not want it to look like. For us, we're just going to, whatever the play is being called in, we're going to go out and execute and do it the best for our abilities.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Jake.
Thank you, guys.